Yo, my Star Citizens and Noob Gamers. Welcome back to another episode of Star Citizen with me, Menix. And in today's episode, I'm going to be looking at these new missions, this new global mission that's coming soon. It's going to be replacing the one that used to have the Ninetales blockading a space station and you used to have to take med supplies to it. They said there wasn't enough engagement in it, so what they're doing is they're now changing that to be more like the Xeno threat, where it's going to be more of a team effort and having to move stuff as a team. So we hope you like this video, guys. If you do like this video, don't forget to take that pointer, tickle that like button for us. Don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe notification for more videos as we drop them. And the code dropping down is a code we've took at random from our last video. If you want your code to show, then if you subscribe to the video, just drop your code in the comments. So what I'm showing here is they originally was showcasing this new data running missions that is coming soon. And it looks like it's just going to be a more updated bunker mission where you're going to have to get data or have to hack a system, a bit like with the Koreas when you're doing your crime stats or like when you're taking down a comms array. Now, I'm hoping that the data that you're uploading is actually going to your ship, so you have to run the data. But it looks like at the moment it's just them hacking the systems, and then that's the mission done. Hopefully in time they get it so you have to have it on your ship. They did show a herald coming in at the beginning, but we don't know if that's going to be the case at the moment. So that one's coming and it's a little bit more up to date, and there's going to be waves of people, and finally we're going to get to use these screens. And what it is basically the servers are going to overheat. The people who own the servers are going to try and get into it and overheat the system so you can't take the data. And there's going to be waves and waves of enemies. So it's a bunker mission that's a bit more up to date and a bit more to it. But other than that, it is just going to be a bunker mission. So what I was interested in though is the next part, which is the blockade, the hostile blockade. And what it is there's going to be a blockade around a space station, and they're going to stop Quantanium getting out of the space station and going over to the Lagrange points. And so what you've got to do is you've got to go in, and this is going to mean that you're going to need a team. So you'll have to have fighters, a bit like the Xeno threat, where people would be fighting the Xeno and people would be taking the boxes. This one is more cargo. You've got to get people in, take care of the Ninetales or whoever's doing the blockade, and then you need some cargo ships to get in there, get the Quantanium, and then you've got to get back out again without being killed and get that over to one of the Lagrange points nearby. And then with that, sell that cargo. Whereas with the med ones, you just pick up meds and then you just had to get into the space station. Whereas with this, you've got to get in the space station, get the stuff, get out the space station, and then get into another space station or Lagrange point to sell it. And it's going to make people have to decide whether they want to be a fighter or whether they want to be a cargo runner. I don't think the whole sea would be good here because you have to be outside, whereas you're just going to get blown up because there's so much going on around. But this may help cargo running in the future when they bring in cargo missions. Are they going to bring in cargo missions where you have to have a pilot with you? Like, you've got salvage missions now that you can't do it on your own. They've got like the Hammerhead salvage mission, and you can't do it as a solo in a vulture. You need a couple of people in a couple of vultures, or you need somebody in like a couple of people in the reclaimer to do it. Are they going to have missions like this where the cargo is too much or there's too much hostility around that cargo that you've got to have a fighter pilot with you? That'll be a good way forward, I think, for this. So I'm hoping this is as the start of doing some good stuff with cargo running, and hope you guys like that and the information. It's the new Star Citizen or Inside Star Citizen episode that just came out, and there's a bit more information on there. I'll put a link into the video in the description. So yeah, so quick one there, guys, and we hope you like this video. If you did like this video, don't forget to hit that pointer, tickle that like button for us. Don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe notification, and leave some comments, guys. Thumbs up, comments, whatever you need. Engage on it and let us know what you guys think. We'll see you guys out in the verse.